Yo, the Miami Heat versus the Dallas Mavericks. Luka is playing. Jimmy Butler is playing. Whole squad playing. Teams play hard. Like Rasheed Wallace says, teams play hard. No, this is a good game, nevertheless, yo. And yo, I'm glad that it's the Miami Heat that's playing because Duncan Robinson said he approached Jimmy Butler on the stuff Jimmy Butler was saying. Jimmy Butler said he was Duncan Robinson was the most dumbest teammate he ever had. So Duncan Robinson said he was a man about it. He approached him like, what do you mean by that? So I guess whatever they had going on, they squashed behind the scenes. But nevertheless, this is now one of my favorite new drinks. Savannah Craft Iced Tea. Make sure you get one of these, all right? Make sure you go to the store and drink some of these. I got some more Savannah for you. Boom. Savannah Craft Tea, cinnamon white orange tea. All right? Get your health on. This, yo, look at what this says right here. I don't know if you can't see it. It says defense. That means this gives you defense. Okay? You probably could play good defense if you drank some of this. So man, yeah, a lot of stuff going on today. NBA action, of course. Yeah, but I found it that funny that Jimmy Butler said that. So, Duncan Robinson replied back like he's supposed to. Salute, Zach. Salute, G Money. What's up? Now, actually, this is not unsweetened, bro. you caught me on that one. He caught me on that one. Yeah, I know what you exactly going to be saying. Like, what you talking about, Prince? If this was full healthy, it'd be unsweetened, man. What you talking about? But hey, you could drink a healthy drink that got a little bit of sugar in it. It don't got that much sugar in it. Not enough to make you want to go to the doctor or give you a sugar rush. Not enough to make you Oh, this is my mic giving me echo? Okay. Mavs do need some more depth. That's what I was saying. Luka gonna need that second sidekick. And that second sidekick, unfortunately, is not Porzingis. You saw that defense Bam Bam Adebayo played on Luka? Straight up good defense. And Luka shot an air ball. Luka's not a good three-point shooter too, but y'all say he is. That's another overrated thing about Luka. See, here's the thing about being overrated. It just means you're valued too high. That's all. Or rated too high. That don't mean you suck. That just means people are giving you a little bit too much praise. That's like me if I was to say, Wilt Chamberlain averaged 60 points a game. Wilt Chamberlain did this. Wilt Chamberlain did that. That'd be me lying. That'd be me putting extra hype and overrating his status, Yes, Canelo fights Salad Plant this week. Solid fight. Good month for boxing for fights. And, of course, Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford, of course. Yes, he is shooting. Wow, that's really bad. Speaking of shooting bad threes, that's what LeBron been doing lately, too. 1 for 13, 1 for 14. 0 for 6. I forget all those numbers, but he been bricking. Him and Westbrook been that duo, man. The Brick Nation. They about to build a new building in Staples Center, just from those two guys. They're gonna call it the Brick House Brewery. You could get yourself handcraft beer right next to Staples Center. Oh, look who's talking, Zach. Look who's talking. Zach says Canelo fights are easiest. He handpicks his own fight. Who does that? I can't remember. There's another boxer that handpicks his own fights. I just can't remember right now. I think he's a black guy, right? I think he's from Michigan, the guy that handpicks his own fights. Oh, yeah, that would be Floyd. That's why people say Canelo's this modern day's Floyd. Now you know. So that same energy, why don't give Floyd a pass? He been handpicking fights half his whole career. And some of the fights that he picked, gave him a run for his money because a lot of people thought he lost a couple of them, you know. And Luka gets to the free throw line, 75-87 in this mug. I got some spaghetti coming to me. That's my dinner today, spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that'd be a fight. But Canelo don't want that spoke because Canelo don't want to take risk of losing. He another Floyd Mayweather. He want to handpick his fights. Now Canelo got one loss in his career, and he may keep it that way if he keep handpicking fights. That don't make him the GOAT. You just didn't fought the top competition. Anybody could go. A lot of people go undefeated in boxing, and people still don't call them the GOAT. I think the Heat could go as far as the NBA Finals if they play good. Straight up. And next, we got out of shape Zion versus, I believe, the Phoenix Suns. Am I right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that next game. But I also got a fun stat for y'all about Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony is shooting 50% from the field on catch and shoots. Isn't that amazing? He has never did that in his career because, you know, he wasn't reduced to a catch and shoot player. So now he is a catch and shoot player to a certain extent. He's shooting 50% from the field on catch and shoots. He's a better three-point shooter than LeBron, but he's always been somewhat a better three-point shooter than LeBron. You can't mention three-point shooting with guys like LeBron. You know, it don't mix. You know, it just don't mix. Zion want to play? Oh, Zion still can't play? I think the team is telling him to lose some weight. Man, Zion looked like he ate 3 McDonald's. What is that boy doing over the summer vacation, man? He ate a whole supermarket. He ate Pathmark. He ate Seatown. He ate half every supermarket you could mention. Yeah, it did. You know, but Melo was always a solid, decent shooter. That was his thing, man. You know, 3 to the dome, baby. But now that he's more of a spot up shooter, it got a little different. I think they can, but I don't want to see the Heat and Suns in the NBA Finals. You're gonna get me depressed, G Money. I don't want to see that. you know, imagine if this is an NBA Finals right now. The Dallas Mavericks versus the Miami Heat. Casuals would tune the hell out of this. But only the hardcores will be watching. 81-93. Miami's taking complete control. Luka is not playing up potential. Here's the thing. I told y'all about Luka. You put some defense on Luka, he don't get no calls. His numbers go down. Now, ever since they changed the rules, he's another guy. Numbers go down when he don't get those free throws. He don't get those calls. His numbers go down. You see in the playoffs, guys be locking him up. That's why he can't get off in the fourth quarter too much. He get locked up, you know. But y'all keep overhyping Luka like he the bomb, like he the best player or a top 5 player. I know some of you guys went as far to say Luka was one of a top 5 player in the league. He wasn't. You know what I'm saying? See, these new rules is exposing a lot of people. Because now they're going to have to get it the hard way. You're going to have to put some work in the hard way. You know? They got to put it in the hard way. And they can't do it. them free those calls don't help no more. Hey, yo, what's up, son?
My man, what up, P?
Word, what up, Don? What's up?
Yo, P, tell him right. I was the first person to tell you about Luca.
Yeah, you was. You definitely was.
I told you, right?
Yeah, you was, son. I gotta give you credit on that. You was.
Listen, look, P. I used to play ball for real, right?
Word.
So don't you know regulation and all that? Like when people don't understand, right?
Yeah.
When the refs call, P, listen, man. When the refs call a fake foul on you for playing real defense,
yeah,
it makes you impossible to defend because it's like, what can you do? You're gonna get fouled out, and the coaches is getting mad at you. You getting frustrated, and when people don't understand, right?
Word.
What people don't understand, right? When you shoot a lot of free throws, you get a rhythm.
Word.
You get a rhythm and you get confidence. So they capitalize off the free throws attempts because they get a rhythm. So now, right, because they shooting so many free throws, getting these bullshit fouls, their stats go up, the percentages go up, and another thing, they get a rhythm and they start playing better.
Yep.
Like without them bullshit free throws and all that,
the average.
They can't do what they do.
Oh yeah.
And people try to talk shit about the early 2000s and the 90s. You can't because them players had heart and they were strong and it was
the best era in those times. You can hand check back then. You can hand check.
and I've been saying that Donovan Mitchell is better than Luka Doncic. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. I don't know if G Money does, but I do.
I say it's 50-50.
It's no 50-50.
Donovan
Mitchell played D, and Donovan Mitchell made it out the first round. And Donovan Mitchell been doing this since he was a rookie, bro.
That is true.
Is so fucking overrated, bro. Luka is only look good because of the referees, my man.
So you're saying without the refs, Luka will be an average player, right?
He won't be average. He'll be a little bit above average. He's not a top 10 player. No.
Well, neither is Donovan Mitchell. So
Donovan Mitchell is a top 10 player.
He's a top 10 player? Donovan?
Yeah.
Let me see the top 10. Okay. It's not in order. You have KD. This is just what I believe. You have KD. You have Steph Curry. You got AD. That's 3. I'm talking about when healthy. It's not in order.
I know. So that's 3.
You have Kawhi, obviously.
Giannis,
that's 5. In my opinion, LeBron, that's 6. Embiid, Jokic 7. Embiid 8. You got Kyrie, in my opinion, 9. Harden 10.
Okay.
Donovan's top 20.
Wait, look. Then you got what? Then you got we at what, 8?
I said 8. And that's had Harden and Kyrie. That's 10.
Wait. Donovan Mitchell is better than James Harden.
No, he's not.
Yes.
No, he's not.
Now,
oh,
he's
boy.
better than James Harden.
Oh, my God. All right. The only
P, is Donovan Mitchell not better than James Harden right now?
No, he's not. Harden's a better passer, slasher, scorer, 3-point shooter. No, he's not. Not right now. No, he's not.
Yo, without the referee rules, James Harden hasn't shown me a thing.
But that's early in the season. Like, what are we talking about? That's early in the season. All right, Prince. Who's the better player?
James Harden led his team to be a number 1 seed.
What?
James Harden was never a number 1 seed.
Yes, he was. 2018. Yes, he was.
When?
2018. No. Check. 2018. He was the number 1 seed. The Rockets won 65 games. Check. 2018. They went to the conference final, lost to the Warriors. Check. The Rockets won 65 games that year. Harden won MVP. The Rockets had the best record in the league, but sadly lost to the Warriors in 7.
Hey, yo, so where you got Luka though? Because
Luka to me is not top. He's top 15, 20 for me, around that.
Same thing for me. And yo, I made that video, Luka overrated. Everybody get all crazy. That goes to show you how much fan support that he got because he been over marketed. You know.
Wasn't I the first to tell you guys, man?
Yeah, you was. You were saying Luka's overrated. I remember that.
Lays overhyped. I mean, Luka's a great player, but it's like the thing with Luka Doncic sometimes, look, he can pass, he can rebound, he can penetrate, hit the mid range, but shooting is inconsistent sometimes, and his free throw shooting is inconsistent sometimes.
Yo,
We all
look.
know he's a bad defender. We all know that. My only thing with Luka Doncic, he needs to make his teammates better. It's not just getting assists. People just think that, oh, you can just get assists, make your teammates better. That's not how it works like that.
Look, he can't play off the ball.
Right, he doesn't play off the ball neither, yeah.
Yo, first of all, he can't.
And he could get locked up.
And he can't play off the ball. And like my thing is saying, I don't judge nothing he do because it's all trash. Because first of all, you play no D. So I can't respect you if you don't play no defense. You can't consider yourself an overall basketball player if you don't play no defense because that's not fair. You got two-way players that's busting their ass, putting in work on both ends of the floor, taking away a lot of energy. You know how much energy that takes up to guard the best player on the other end and go put up 30, 40?
Mm-hmm.
Well, meanwhile, you got a nigga that's half-assed playing no defense, but barely could put up 30 and 40, and the shit is still inefficient. Come on, man.
Word. Hey, yo,
like you got Kawhi efficient, locking up the best player.
Same thing with Kobe. Kobe was efficient. Kobe was efficient too.
Yo, Kobe's one of the greatest defensive two guards of all time.
Right, and he was efficient scoring too. People say Kobe was inefficient, but he shot 45% as a shooting guard. At that time, it was the highest for a shooting guard at that time. I'm talking about at the time in Kobe's era, other than Jordan. That's what I'm trying to say. And Miller, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard for a shooting guard to get over 50, but Mike's the only one to do that for multiple seasons and average 30 points. So it's hard for a shooting guard to do it. But on average, a shooting guard shoots 45 to 47, which isn't bad at all.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's good.
No. Yeah, that's solid.
Good. 45% is good. Not many players shoot that high. I mean, no disrespect to Bill Russell, no disrespect to Bill, but Bill was a center and shot 44%. That's not good for a center. I mean, Bill was great. I think Bill Russell was great. I'm just saying that as his offensive talent, he wasn't that good.
Word.
That's what I'm trying to say. But
look,
yeah.
Oh, hold on. But yeah, Hoop, you called it though, man. you definitely called it with the Luka, man. And you know, when I made that video, I want to see where people's temperature was at, and the fact that he got like all this overwhelming support. I'm like, come on, guys. I mean, like, we're gonna award this guy and give him praise for stuff that he's not even really good at yet. He's still young. He got time to develop, you know. So he could come off that list, but as of right now, he's overrated.
I agree. I could agree with that. Yeah. I mean, Luka's good. We're saying he's good, but he's not a superstar yet.
Yeah, I mean, he got time though.
True. So you're seeing?
Oh, did you put Giannis on your top 10?
Yeah, he's in my top 10.
Okay.
I think he's in my top 10. My list is not in order. I'm just saying players, top 10 players. I said not in order.
Oh yeah, I know.
Giannis in there. Yeah,
I know. I don't think I heard the Giannis name in there.
Giannis is the top 10. If people don't have Giannis in their top 10 right now, on top of players for right now, your list is invalid to me.
Oh yeah, no question, man. You know. Speaking of Giannis, ain't he hurt a little bit now?
Oh, Brunson came to 3. No, he's not hurt.
Because I heard like he was day to day.
Wait, was he?
Yeah, I heard reports like Giannis is day to day. I mean, he is still play, but I guess he has like a little nagging injury or something.
Oh yeah, it was some little bit of a knee injury, but I don't think it was still.
Oh what?
So let me see.
Oh, what injury?
Giannis got a little knee injury
or something. Let me check.
Day to day knee injury.
Yo, what I tell you, P, coming into this season.
They might get hurt and Milwaukee might be fucked.
Word.
Nah, I said everybody's saying Giannis gonna be able to surpass this and do this and that. I said, listen, the way he played, he's not gonna last long. Because all he do is run to the rim and basically dunk. And I said that knee injury he caught, he was not supposed to come back, bro.
It's kind of it's showing up now, Hoop.
And I told you what was gonna happen.
Yeah. Bro, but here's I remember us having that debate.
And also Milwaukee, I'm sorry for interrupting you, Prince. That team can't stay healthy. You had Drew Holiday injury. You had Brook Lopez back injury. I'm sorry, Drew Holiday has an injured heel. You have Chris Middleton caught the virus. He's tested positive. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out because he hurt his ankle. The Bucks just can't stay healthy. That's another reason why I feel that Milwaukee's not going to win this year. Because here's the thing: teams are going to get stronger, and is Milwaukee going to stay healthy? The Bucks look good now, but I just think by the end of June 2022, I don't think they'll repeat.
Here's the thing though. None of us thought Milwaukee was going to win the championship under certain circumstances anyway. You know, you had the Nets beating the Bucks if they was fully healthy. Yeah, we all did. So I mean, them winning the championship is good.
Earned. It's earned.
It's earned. It's good. But for them to repeat is highly unlikely. It's
not going to happen because look at the teams. You got the Nets. Robinson, Kyrie. Even without Kyrie, I understand Milwaukee blew him out the first game, but that's one game in the regular season. Maybe the Nets, and then it's starting to get in chemistry a little bit. Who knows? Maybe Brooklyn might make a trade this deadline. Who knows? 2, you got Miami. You know how deep that Heat team is? Tyler Hero's been red hot this year. You got Kyle Lowry's fitting in. PJ Tucker, 3-and-D guy. Jimmy Butler, who's balled out. Bam Adebayo, who's balled out. Duncan Robinson's struggling from 3 right now, but he might get his rhythm later. And Markieff Morris has played well off the bench. The Miami has depth off the bench. And Eric Spoelstra is a very smart coach. So don't sleep on the Heat. They could be an NBA Finals contender. That I said about the Nets. The Hawks, I think the Hawks are a little too young. Atlanta, I think Atlanta's like 2-3 years away. So, and if Milwaukee were to go back to the finals, in my opinion, you had to deal with the Suns or the Lakers. The Suns, they might look for revenge, and the Lakers, I understand the whole Westbrook, LeBron, AD inconsistencies, but maybe at some point it might work out. Who knows?
It has to. I mean, they're all superstars, man. They got to work something out.
I know, but I just don't think the Bucks are going to win this year. They have a shot. Don't get me wrong, they have a chance.
Oh yeah,
but there's a chance until someone beats them 4 times. But when I look at this team and I look at the other teams in the league, I'm like, Milwaukee's not going to win this year. Because here's the thing: teams may know how to guard Giannis a little bit. I know Giannis' jumpers improve a little bit, but I gotta see this consistently in the playoffs, though.
Word. Hey, yo, Hoop. We did disagree on Giannis's longevity. You think Giannis can't last too long, but I think he still could last like a good solid 10 years, man.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
If he break down, I'm gonna have to come on here and be like, "Yo, Hoop was right."
And what if he doesn't break down?
Then that's good for him. I mean, I don't want him to, but that's the reality of the game. A way like how he played. Like, look at Blake Griffin. Look at Sean Kemp.
Yeah, you making some good points. Yeah,
look at Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah,
a lot of players that plays like that style don't last long. And he got a knee injury. Look, it's showing this year, bro. He look a half a step slower.
Word.
Look, the shit is nagging him already.
G Money, what you think? How long Giannis lasts?
It depends. It depends
with this playing style, because he's a dunker. He's in that same category of those guys that Hoop just mentioned. Guys that use athletic ability, they're yapping it on people. But how long you think he could last? I don't think he could probably do that in his mid-30s, probably, unless he's like a LeBron or something. He taking that LeBron special vibranium.
I say to his like 30s, that's it. I think he does it to his 30s, but at the same time, Giannis can still improve a little bit to his mid-30s. That's it.
You think Giannis will, but for both of y'all think Giannis could develop a jump shot, or
he has a chance, or
he reaches ceiling?
I think he still can develop a jumper. Maybe not.
He reached the ceiling, bro. Like, you've been playing basketball for this motherfucking long, and it's like, I don't know, man. Like, he just don't. Some players just don't got it. He don't have it.
Right.
Like, some players just don't got that. Like, he just don't got it.
I would tell you this much: his shooting form is kind of awkward. He should get with somebody that could teach him how to shoot. But he don't want to work on that anyway.
It don't matter about your shooting form.
Yeah.
I've seen Kevin Martin. Woo, he had the ugliest shit, but that's it.
Yep. That is true. That is true.
Right in your motherfucking face. Boom.
Word.
And he was athletic too. Kevin Bird was athletic when he wanted to be.
Larry Bird. Larry Bird had an ugly ass form, but that shit when it come off his fingertips and it's like a rainbow when it go up.
Yo, that
was
Larry
a weird
Bird
move.
Larry Bird shot was wet though.
It
Yeah,
was pretty
It was
good
wet
though.
as a motherfucker.
but he had an ugly form though. But it was wet, right?
Word. Word, son. Hell yeah, man.
Like it doesn't matter about your form if you just don't got it.
Word. And yo, Clutch Sports failed to get Devin Booker. They were trying to sign
Look at
Devin Booker.
LaMelo. LaMelo got an ugly ass form, and
Oh, he
that
does.
shit clean.
Yeah, the LaMelo, he got a little jump shot. He got a little dang going.
Yeah, but LaMelo form is ugly as fuck. And look,
Which it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
I mean, LaMelo is a good player. I mean, I get what you say. LaMelo is a good player. Speaking of LaMelo, the Hornets, they've been a surprise team. Do you guys think they'll make the playoffs?
Yeah, that's right.
I think they would.
They almost made it last year. If it wasn't for injuries to Gordon Hayward and LaMelo, they would have made it last year, in my opinion.
Hell yeah.
I think they're in number 4 in
This-
the East until it gets happy. Yeah,
This motherfucker Miles Bridges is looking like a fucking,
most improved.
this nigga looking like a souped up Josh Smith.
Haha. I said with a
Word,
better jump shot. Josh Smith couldn't shoot. I said with a better jump shot.
I know he look like a souped up Josh Smith.
Word. Word, son. I hear that, man.
That team has that depth, man. That team has depth. You got Kelly Oubre, who's been balling right now. You got Mason Plumlee, who's balling in Charlotte. That's a good young talent. They just need more experience. And here's the thing, right? Terry Rozier's not even played well this season compared to last year, and it's still kicking ass. So if they can just stay healthy, and Gordon Hayward can stay healthy, LaMelo can stay healthy, this team can do something.
Hell yeah. Hey, yo, let me ask you, Hoop. Well, how you feel about the Clippers lately, man?
Man, I don't know. We looking bad.
Up and down. They're up and down.
Word.
Looking terrible.
They barely got past the Thunder.
Word.
Like I said, they got to figure it out, man.
Well, I mean, I still think as the season go on, Paul George could be an MVP candidate, but they got to get some wins though.
What are they 2-4? And I mean, look, they have depth, but the problem with the Clippers is consistency, man. It's like Reggie Jackson's been ass so far. Terrence Mann's been average at best. Marcus Morris has been garbage so far. Paul George is trying his best. PG's gonna give you what he can, but I don't know, man. It's like this team barely got past OKC. Think about that. Barely.
Word. Hell yeah. That's crazy, man. But yeah, what do you know the score of this game so far since you was talking?
I'm watching the game. Miami up 103-95 over Dallas, yeah.
How much minutes we got?
7:56 to go.
Oh yeah. I mean, they could still make a comeback, but it's kind of unlikely that you're gonna make a comeback in this game. But yeah, the Dallas missing something, bro. I think Dallas need a little better supporting cast. They should probably make a couple trades.
True. They need more depth. They need a number 2. Luka's your number 1, but they need a number 2, man. Porzingis is a good player, but KP at this point, man, he can't stay healthy. He's inconsistent. He's not the New York Knicks Porzingis that we saw. I mean, I don't know, man. Like the Mavericks have been the Mavs are just average. They're 4-2 right now. They're good at home, 3-0, but this team is just average. So,
oh yeah. But that's solid given the fact of what that team is. They still above 500 so far. So
yeah,
but they're about to take a loss tonight. But
more likely. But how good do you think? But you're saying that you think the Miami Heat could get to the NBA Finals this year?
Yeah, man. If everything goes according to plan, because you're gonna have to have. I mean, of course, some luck got to take place, some injuries got to take place, but they could play Milwaukee and perhaps upset Milwaukee Bucks. Okay. So that could go 50-50. They got all the right tools to beat Milwaukee. Their biggest challenge is going to be the Brooklyn Nets, of course. Assuming Kyrie Irving comes back, it's going to be a real big challenge.
So what happens if he doesn't come back? It was just harder than KD.
Well, if he doesn't come back,
come back, it's just two of them.
Yeah, they have a good chance because if James Harden is still playing the way he's playing now, and he don't play like a superstar, then it's just KD. They could probably upset upset them in 7 games. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so
Right, and you're saying that if hypothetically, if they were let's say they do get to the NBA Finals, do you think they could beat the Lakers or the Suns if they get there?
nah,
You don't think they'll
nah,
beat either team?
nah. I don't think they could beat either team. I think the championship will be going out west in that case. You know, so yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, but I mean, a Suns Miami Heat finals. I guess it'd be somewhat entertaining. You
It'll
know,
be fun. I mean,
you got defense and you got offense.
defense, offense.
Miami's more a defense minded team.
True, and then you got Jay Crowder against his former team, PJ Tucker against his former team. You got two teams, the Suns, who are trying to get redemption after last year's finals loss. You got the Heat trying to get redemption after the disaster against the Bucks last year and the year before when they lost in the finals. So, and you have two good coaches in Eric Spoelstra and Monty Williams going at it. So, to me, that would be an interesting finals. That would be interesting. That can go 7 games if that series were to happen.
So what's your top 3 teams in the East?
Top 3 teams in the East, when healthy, is number 1. We're just talking about regular season. Number 1, I'm gonna say Milwaukee because Brooklyn. I don't think they'll care much about the regular season. Number 2, Brooklyn. Number 3, Miami. In the East, in the regular season.
Okay, that's what's up. And your wild card team would be the Chicago Bulls.
For number 4. I like the Bulls, but I still think the Bulls are good. But I this narrative that the Bulls are going to be top 4 in the East, I just think it's still kind of early. Because here's the thing. Let me see what this team's at by Christmas time. Like, they look great now, but I'm just saying that it's still kind of early. My number 4 in the East, to me, is the Atlanta Hawks when healthy.
Okay.
Yeah, the Atlanta Hawks for me, yeah, when healthy.
Now, top 3 teams in the West, and give me a wild card team.
When healthy. Everyone's healthy. My number 1 or 2 in the West, 1, 2, 3, it's not in order. The Lakers, Suns, Jazz.
Okay. All right. You got Jazz over Denver?
Yeah, Utah's better than Denver. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And now I'm just trying to see what else. Oh, what about Golden State? Do you think Utah could beat Golden State?
Depends. If the Warriors are not healthy, I'll pick the Jazz. If they're not healthy.
Okay.
But if the Warriors are healthy, damn. If the Warriors are not healthy, I will pick the Jazz. But if the Warriors are fully healthy, like Clay's looking like himself, Steph's looking at himself, that could go either way. I don't know, man. It depends on the Warriors' health.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's your 3 teams. What about your wild card team?
Like wild card team, you could say the Warriors. You could say the Warriors because it's like the Warriors. It's like, look, even though I'm not a huge believer in that team because I still got to see certain players in the playoffs.
Right.
Golden State's a team that has great defense, good bench depth. Steph Curry's had an MVP season. Steve Kerr's made good adjustments. Draymond Green's had a very good year, by the way. That's some depth, though. My only thing with the Warriors is I got to see Klay Thompson stay healthy. I got to see certain players like Jordan Poole, Otto Porter, Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman, Damian Lee, perform in the playoffs first. So that's why I'm not going to say that, oh, this team's going to win the West. I just think it's just craziness. But the Warriors are my wild card because they have depth, they have good shooting, and a good coach.
Yo, you know what's so weird about this? The Clippers is not mentioned. They went from a championship contending team
to fight for a playoff spot.
Yeah, it's like that's crazy. Just a drop of a dime, a team could just I
mean, I kept telling you facts. I told people this team was not going to be that good this year because here's the thing: the West got better, and 2, PG's gonna have a good year, but Paul George, it's like, is he gonna play a full season? And also another reason why I thought that the Clippers would not do a whole lot this year is because Ty Lue's not a great coach. And come on, Reggie Jackson's been absolutely garbage this season. And
yeah, that's true.
He's been terrible this year. And Terrence Mann has been mediocre at best. It's like, and then Zubac has not had an impact. It's like this team is not that good. Marcus Morris has been bad. come on. This team's what 2-4 to start the year. This team
Right.
barely got past OKC. Think about that. A tanking
Hell
team
yeah.
we're talking about here. They barely got past OKC. So it's like, come on.
Hey, yo, you know one team that it sounds good on paper, but it's not coming together. It should be the Pelicans. Don't
Right.
they? They got a young. They look like they got a young, exciting team on paper, right? You'd think they'd be at least in people's conversation for anything, but they're not.
They're not. What's crazy, I picked them to make the playoffs. I look like a moron right now. But before the season, I thought, oh, shoot, this team can make the playoffs. Because I thought that Portland would be average. I thought that the Clippers would underachieve. And I thought, oh, this is the year that the Pelicans could finally get in for Zion. I thought Ingram was going to have a great year. I thought Devontae Graham was going to help. Valanciunas. I thought Zion could be at least healthy later in the season. So far, I've looked like a moron. This team is 1-6 right now. In fact, they're gonna play the Suns tonight. They're probably gonna get destroyed. This Pelicans team, man, they don't play defense. Their ball movement is bad. They have no depth, and their coaching is ass.
Oh yeah. And since we got 5 minutes left in this screen, because this is for this game, but it's 110 to 195. What is your best young buck on the block? Let's talk about the future. What rookie are you impressed with, if there is any?
Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes.
Okay.
Scotty Barnes. And the Raptors have been a surprise team too. No one's talking about them. They've been a surprise team. Scotty Barnes. I mean, he's athletic, goes to the rim. He's a nice player to have on your team. He hustles, man. The Raptors have a good young team, and if Scotty Barnes can stay healthy, and Pascal Siakam can stay healthy, the Raptors have a shot making the playoffs.
Oh yeah. Oh, and Chad Cunningham, he just started playing back, right?
Are you talking about Cade Cunningham? Cade
Cunningham. Yeah, that's what I mean. My bad. Yeah. So he just started playing back. Are you impressed with him a little bit?
Nah, it's still kind of early. I'm not gonna overreact to like few games into the season, but nah, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed by Cade.
Okay. Yeah, let's see what else.
It's just Jalen Green. I mean, he's been so-so. Jalen Green's been so-so. Jalen Suggs.
Okay. No, a lot of these players been playing like just basically role players. There's none that really stand out too much yet.
Like average. I mean, it's still kind of early, so I'm not gonna overreact. It's still the only player that stand out, Scotty Barnes at this point. But other than that, everyone else has either been mediocre or just whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, let me tell you about Scotty Barnes. What is it that stands out to him for you?
Athletic. He can go to the rim, and he's an all right defender. Scotty Barnes is tough, man. The only thing Scotty Barnes needs to work on is probably health. But Scotty Barnes is pretty tough, and you know he can crash the glass too.
Oh yeah, no question, man. And as far for games today, we got Lakers and Rockets, right? That's
Come on.
Win.
Yeah,
that's not even worth talking about. That's an easy win for the Lakers.
please, let's move on.
What else we got?
We got this game, the Heat and the Mavs, the Heat gonna win. Then you got the Kings and the Jazz. The Jazz should win. You got the Bucks mollywopping the Pistons, predictable, and then you got the Pelicans and the Suns.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, if you're gonna rest Giannis because he got a little day to day, this would be probably the best game to do it. But they still beat up with a couple injuries.
He played. He had 28. He played.
Oh, okay. All right.
Played. Yeah.
So, yeah, aren't they banged out? Ain't Chris Middleton hurt too?
Kind of be sick. Yeah, he has the virus. Chris Middleton has the virus.
Oh, he got COVID?
Yeah, COVID, yes. Drew Holiday has the right heel injury he suffered on opening night. Brooke Lopez hurt his back. Bobby Portis came back. But Dante DiVincenzo still has the ankle injury. This Bucks team's losing bodies already, though. Milwaukee's kind of been average. Here's what's crazy, right? The Bucks play well on the road. They're 3-1 on the road, but they're 1-3 at home. In the playoffs last year, this team was dominant at home. They only lost one home game last year in the playoffs. They already lost, 3 home games already. They lost 3 in a row at home. That's crazy, man. The Deer District? That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. So he's gonna have to quarantine himself and be out for a while?
For a while, yeah. I mean, let me check the Bucks schedule. He'll be out probably for a week. Let me check Milwaukee's schedule to see where I think they'll be. Okay. They're home against New York. That'll be tough. They're at Washington. That'll be tough. At Philly. That'll be tough. At New York. That'll be tough. At Boston. That'll be tough. At Atlanta. That'll be tough. And then home against LA. Yeah.
Now, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Chris Middleton is vaccinated, and he still got COVID and still showing symptoms. So it's like, why is I just don't get it. Like, if you're vaccinated, that should at least either kill the virus or not let you get affected at all. I just don't. I don't know, man. That is definitely questionable with me, but I mean, it is what it is.
I agree. There gotta be some vaccine that's gonna destroy a virus or something. There gotta be something, like, because I don't want no scenario where someone dies from this damn thing and then things go haywire. So it's like, you know, they gotta find some sort of a vaccine that's gonna eliminate COVID. I understand it's hard because you gotta make research and stuff. I understand it's hard, but still.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think it just came out too early, man, because usually vaccines take a little while to come out. I mean, just give them some time to make a vaccine that can absolutely kill the virus and prevent you from getting it. Then that'd be worth taking at that point. But if you're gonna tell me to get vaccinated, I could still get sick. I mean, it's not like it's a waste of time for me. I mean, either way, I could still get sick.
It's a waste of time, waste of your time, waste of everyone's time because you won't be able to work, you won't be able to play. It's gonna affect either your company a little bit or even your team. So yeah.
Oh yeah. As a fact, speaking of work, how's work been going for you? Have you started working yet?
Yeah, I started working. I've been working at Target since mid-October. I'm like a general merchandise, stocking stuff, make sure everything is organized. So yeah.
All right. They treating you good over there?
Yeah, they're treating me fine, man. What about you? How's work for you?
It's solid, man. I'm recovering from this COVID thing, so it's a little different for me. As of right now, I'm still relaxing. I gotta wait. I got some offers coming back, but the offer I had, or the job that I had prior to this was, a gold mine, and I got COVID, and they replaced me because I took too long to come back, which was okay.
So what do you do now?
Right now, I'm just chilling. I work for law firms for the most part, so those jobs are always hiring. So I just got to wait back to see what's offers coming my way. So,
okay. Have you ever considered getting a remote job?
Yeah, I got some offers for that. Because I work in the office environment most of the time anyway. So, remote jobs is probably something that I'm gonna look into too.
Yeah, same here, man. I may get a sports remote job for myself because I did sports management, got my degree in it, 2020. So I'm good thinking about doing a sports remote job or something like that.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Oh yeah, man. So, you should try to get into the sports business in general, man. That'd be a good look for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. I mean, I'm gonna try to get my master's maybe in the spring or summer around that because I'm thinking about either doing communication or media or journalism or broadcasting, one of them, or marketing. Yeah.
Okay, there you go, man. Yeah, you definitely got the journalism thing down. You just need to get put on. That's all.
Right.
But yeah, man, this game is a blowout so far.
Yeah,
well, not a blowout, but
they're pulling away. Miami's pulling. The Heat just have more depth, and Miami, like I said, the Heat, they have good coaching. Tucker's a good 3-and-D guy. Jimmy Butler's had a great year. Bam Adebayo's had a great year on both sides of the ball. Kyle Lowry started off slow, but he's picked it up. He's a great defender, underrated passer, can hit the three, can attack. Tyler Hero's been awesome this year. He's been awesome this year.
Oh, yes, he has.
Duncan Robinson is kind of struggling right now, but Duncan Robinson can get hot from three when he wants to, and he can move without the ball. Miami has the Heat have a good young team. The only thing the Heat need to work on is offensive drive sometimes, and they gotta stay healthy. But if Miami can stay healthy, continue to, add more depth, this team can really, really do something. Don't be surprised if this team's in the NBA Finals. And this team, I don't know if they'll win the title. I don't know.
Kyle Lowry could shoot that ball.
Kyle Lowry can shoot. I don't know how far that he can go as far as them winning the title, but I do think that team can really challenge a lot of teams in the East.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the same here for me, man. I think it's the same thing, Miami Heat. That addition of Kyle Lowry was just good, man. They're just a good team, bro. They don't get the flashy, superstars, but they played full team basketball, which is
Right,
good.
man. That team
You
plays
know,
hard. And also, getting PJ Tucker and Marquise Morris were big too because they added more veterans who've won championships.
yeah, man. The Bucks should never get rid of PJ Tucker. He was the guy that helped out on defense a lot come postseason.
And he can hit corner threes too. Tucker can also hit corner threes too.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, and you know what? We didn't mention our Knicks as a good wild card team too.
Yeah, the Knicks, you can argue the Knicks though because we have depth, we have good shooting, and RJ Barrett, man, he's been awesome as late. RJ Barrett.
Oh yeah.
He's been awesome. So I know we had a tough loss against the Raptors, but this New York team has good depth, good coaching, good bench depth, and we have a good bench. The only thing we need to work on, we need to stop jacking up so many threes.
Oh, yeah.
And we just need look, Julius Randle's had a decent year, but we need that all-star Randle like later in the season. That's what I believe. So if we can get those things, we'll be fine.
Yeah, but we still get our work cut out for us, man. Because let's take the title contending teams out the mix. If you're just talking about the teams we got to compete with, like the other lower seed teams, they could still give us a run for our money.
Right, you got the Bulls, you got
the
Hornets, the Hawks, the Wizards, the Sixers. I don't count them as title contender. The Sixers.
Okay.
You got who else you got? Yeah.
So we got our work cut out for us, bro. Because all those teams you just mentioned are capable of beating us in 6 or 7 games.
True, we're capable of beating those teams in 6 or 7 games too. So
exactly. So it goes both ways. But so we still get we don't have no deciding factor over those teams though, and neither do them. So it's a full 50-50.
Right. Who's been your surprise team to this point?
Surprise team?
Who's been your surprise team?
Oh, Charlotte. Definitely Charlotte.
Think about that. I mean, they're the number 7 seed right now, but for me, I'm going to say the Golden State Warriors. You thought it'll be 5-1 to this point, and they're the number 2 seed in the West. Think about that. It's early.
Imagine when Clay come back. He ain't too far away. It's a month and a half?
That's true, but it depends how he looks. So I gotta see how he looks though. That's what if he looks like the old Klay Thompson, this team can really be scary.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Oh yeah, man. But yeah, man, this looks like a 17-point lead blowout, man. I don't know, man. I'll probably be back for like the second half of the Suns, and if it's interesting, if it's going down to the wire. But what happened to Zion? The team just don't want to play him.
A little bit of that. It's also his weight, and it's excuse me, is his weight, and also probably a little bit of knee. No, he had all season knee surgery and stuff. Just like Zion, man, is like the dude can't catch a break. One, he needs to lose some pounds, no disrespect. And two, he just needs to, get his body under him. He just needs to he had foot surgery. Excuse me. He had foot surgery. It's like just get make sure his body's in shape. If he can just do that, then maybe, they can do something. But I don't know, man.
I hope his career don't go down the drain from this, man, and he just becomes like a journeyman or something. Because I mean, he had some hype behind him, so I hope that don't go.
Me too. I hope it's not like a. I hope it's not like a how could I describe like a Sean Kemp type thing. I mean, Sean Kemp was great, but because of weight problems, his career kind of went down to hell. Yeah. So it's like I hope that doesn't happen with Zion because Zion has the potential to be a superstar, has the potential. So it's like, hopefully he can, stay healthy. And man, the Heat bench has been awesome, by the way, tonight. It's like, it's like.
Here's a question for you. How you feel about Dame Dollar if he was on the New Orleans? Do he turn that franchise around?
I mean, he could get them to the playoffs. He'll get to the playoffs.
Okay, there's no way they can't miss the playoffs if Dame.
No, if they got Dame, they're going to the playoffs.
Okay.
Dame and Zion, that's a playoff team by far. As far as them winning a title, no. But as far as them getting to the playoffs, yeah. And speaking of Dame Dollar, Look, Damian Lillard's a great player, but he's been ass so far this year.
He hasn't been getting the calls he wants, you know.
A little bit of the calls,
And you know what he says out of his own mouth? He says it's the basketballs, the Wilson basketballs that the teams are using.
Oh, come on. That's why you're struggling?
That was his words. Those are his words. He said the reason why players are struggling is because of the basketball that the NBA has now, because they have the Wilson.
Boy.
Now, doesn't that sound like a cop out and a biggest excuse to the highest degree?
Right, man. I cannot respect that. Do you respect that? I don't.
I don't. I mean, that's what I don't like about how some of these players just don't take blame for.
Just because you're playing bad. Dame's great, but you're shooting 35% from the field and 23% from three. Come on, man. You're averaging 19 points right now. Come on.
I would never use that excuse. I would just sit there and say, hey, I'm playing bad. You know, the season just started. I'm trying to get into a rhythm. We'll see what happens. So that's all. Just admit if you're playing bad. You don't need a cop-out excuse.
Yeah, you don't need an excuse like, hey, the basketball's not working. Come on, man. Like, seriously? Dude, there's some players who are balling with the same basketball. Like, dude, Steph Curry's had an MVP year. Jimmy Butler's had an MVP year. And Zach said Luka's a top 5 player. I don't know about that. I love Luka Doncic. I don't know. I don't think he's top 5. He's good.
He's good. He ain't the top
good,
5.
But he's not top 5. He's not better than Giannis. He's not better than Harden. He's not better than Steph Curry. He's not better than AD. He's not better than LeBron. He's not better than Kawhi when healthy. He's not better than KD. How's he top 5? He's good.
That's more than 5 you mentioned already.
Is he better than Joel Embiid? Like, is it better than?
I mean, him and Joel Embiid are pretty almost competing.
No, you meant Paul George said that. Not Dame. It was Paul George.
Oh.
Not Dame. Excuse me. It was Paul George. Come on, PG. And PG's actually had a good year, though. No, it was actually Paul George. Yeah.
Who said that? It wasn't Dame?
It wasn't Dame. It was Paul George.
Oh, it was Paul George. Okay.
So. He said that, the new Wilson basketball. It's like, dude, seriously? Like, bro, is that the reason why your team's struggling?
So my apologies to Dame.
We're sorry, Dame. Dame, we're sorry, man.
My apologies.
Dame, don't get mad at us. We're sorry, man. Dame's a good guy. I respect Dame off the court. He's a good guy, though. PG, man, I like PG, but he makes too many excuses. It's like, the Wilson basketball doesn't fit the players. Get the hell out of here, man. Is that why you're 2-4 to start the season? Come on, man. Like, dude, you barely got past OKC. You lost to the Blazers. You lost to the Warriors. You lost to the Grizzlies. It's like, dude, the reasons why your team has been bad so far this year, this team lacks inconsistent depth, and also the fact of why this team continues to struggle. Ty Lue is not the greatest of coaches. It's like, can we stop? They also lost to the Cavs too, by the way. It's like, come on, PG. Don't use this excuse. This and that. And I'm not gonna argue with Greek Freak. I'm not no Dame hater. I'm not gonna argue with him.
Oh, bro, don't even reply to that.
Yeah, but it's like, my point I'm trying to say, people, is that PG needs to start with this excuse, the whole Wilson basketball thing. Your team's playing like ass because your team's not coming together as a unit. I know it's only 6 games and things can change, but it's like, as of right now, your team has been disappointing. And I kept telling people this team was not going to be that good. I kept telling people, God knows when Kawhi will be back. God knows when. Also, the fact is that PG, look, he's had a great year. He's shooting 49% from the field, 41% from 3. He's had a great season. But it's like, is he?
Udonis Haslam going to be playing forever.
Yeah, man. And Miami's own Dallas. Have you noticed since 2012 they've won what? They're 17-4 against them.
Oh yeah,
that's craziness. Miami just owns Dallas.
Oh yeah, but we about to get out of here. It's 125 to 110.
Heat win.
Heat win. So I'm gonna shout out to Hoop, shout out to G Money, man. This was fun, man. We had a good time talking sports, man. And I don't know, man. I see how the rest of these games are going. Then maybe not. It depends on if these games are good. Look, Kyle Lowry 7 for 10, 22 points. Great game.
Great game. Big pickup though. big pickup.
Oh yeah.
So Suns and Pelicans, I got the Suns too.
Yeah, same here, man. Suns.
I'll be honest with you. I think they're gonna blow the hell out of the Pelicans tonight. I have a weird feeling they're gonna beat the living shit out of them. Look, Phoenix has kind of been disappointing too a little bit though, but it's early though, so I think it'll be fine.
Word. But yeah, man. Yeah, we out of here, man. Salute to all of y'all, man.
See you later, man.
All right, peace. All right, yo, we about to get out of here, man. Y'all know how we do, Prince Sports style, man. Keeping it 3,000 underground sports, just the way I like it.